Hello, I'm Maggie Norton, and I wanted to bring to you guys a way of embodying and a way of envisioning your divine self. So I call this creating a vision of your divine self. The beauty of this exercise is that we are all divine, eternal beings, having an incarnation in this physical vehicle called our bodies, right? And so the beauty of this is we are more than what we've become. We are more than just this one lifetime, this one experience on this planet. And when we feel that, when we connect with it, when we remember who we are on an energy level, on an eternal level, we can learn how to embody more of that frequency. Okay, and it's what it can do for us is enrich our lives, make us feel good about ourselves, allow ourselves to grow into our strength, into our beauty, into our power. So I want you all to take a minute and think about, what does that feel like? For some of us, we'll remember times when we were a kid, when we were free, when we had no cares in the world and stress didn't exist. For some of us, it might be going deep within the psyche, deep within the soul, and just kind of resting and feeling that eternal presence. So I want you just to kind of sit with how you feel at the best moments of your life, or in your deepest meditations when you feel connected, whatever it looks like to you. Sometimes if you don't have those things to go back to, go to your happiest memories or the feelings of elation that you may have had throughout your life. All of those are a higher frequency of energy. Feel what it feels like to love and to be loved, okay? Hold on to any of those high vibrations of frequency that you have a relationship to, that you can recall, that you can draw in. And start from there. Start feeling that energy. Start embracing that energy. Now, what I'd like you to do is now think of all the things that you find wonderful in this world, the things that you value. For some it might be beauty, for some it might be strength, for some it may be wisdom, laughter, honesty. You come up with what it is that you most value, you're so drawn to, that you want to cultivate, that you feel is the essence of what the wonderful things that you can be in this human experience. Maybe you write it down if it helps to write, but come up with all those things that you feel that you value and that you could look up to. Once you have that, now I want you to think about all the things that you find beautiful that you might not necessarily see yet inside of yourself, but what you'd like to grow into. For some of us, this is a deity. Okay, maybe a god or a goddess. It might be Jesus Christ. It might be an angel, right? I want you to think outside to whatever you feel is divine, that you really are drawn to, and just get that vision of divinity. Okay, what does it feel like to feel connected, to feel divine, to feel expanded and open to that eternal nature? Okay, once you have that, then I want you to think about the things that might not seem to be real in our world, yet they are. Okay? I like to use superheroes because who doesn't like superheroes? Well, some people don't, but I like that, right? So I think of all the characteristics of superheroes that I like, that I'm drawn to. Okay? Create new ones if they aren't out there and if you haven't been exposed to them, right? So I want you to take all of those things combined, okay? The memories from childhood, of freedom, of the effortless nature of life. I want you to take the best feelings you've ever had. I want you to take the high frequency of love, all the divine beings that you enjoy connecting with, or just the way that they look or feel, and superheroes, anything like that's magical or out there, or maybe not in everyday life. We don't see it every day, okay? Now I want you to combine those all, okay? I want you to combine those all and create a vision of your own goddess or god or deity or divinity figure, okay? From all of those qualities, put them all together in a big package, okay? I want you to look at how he or she looks like, look at how she feels, how she carries herself, or he, whatever it might be for you. And I want you to kind of come up with a vision of who you are. Create the vision, okay? Because you're drawing from your divine self. And some people might say, well, I'm not an angel. Why not? Why not? If it helps you feel connected to an eternal nature of yourself, why are you not that? You can be anything you choose. Most of us walk around in a self-negating place half the time of thinking that we don't deserve something, or we're really not that, or, oh, that's not good, that's not me. That's not who I am now. I'm just this person doing this thing. You can be anything you want in your mind and in your imagination. We need to access that imaginative, that creative resource, the power within us to create a vision of our divine self. Okay? In doing so, you now are going to be stepping into this vision of yourself every day. So when you wake up and you roll out of bed, the first thing you do when your feet hit the floor is you step in to the divine vision of who you are. You start to hold the frequency of love, of compassion, of whatever it is that you had valued, right? And you move into that energy and you wear that energy. You put it on like a set of clothes, okay? And you say, I'm growing into my divine self. I am my divine self. So in doing this, you have now captivated your divinity. You're moving into it. Now throughout your day, anytime you lose touch of who you really are and the expanded nature of your eternal essence, you can step into that vibration. You can step into that vision. Once you hold that vision, you have it. Once you create the vision, it doesn't go away. And you can allow this vision to morph with you. Okay, as we grow, as we change, as we expand throughout life, allow this vision to be grown with you. Okay, when I was younger, I was about 20 when I first created the vision of my divine self. I created what my body looked like. I created what I'd like to cultivate in terms of qualities, my superhero powers, what they would be. I felt like a goddess. I felt like a goddess every time I stepped into that divine nature. And it's okay to see yourself as a divine being. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're human becomings, not beings, okay? So we're becoming who we really are. And we are more than just one lifetime, more than just our conditioning from a childhood, more than just the culture that we grow up in. We are so more expanded than that. So this vision of who you are, of your divine self, allows you to grow into more of your potential, more of your strength, more of the effortless being of life. So I encourage you all to do this as an exercise, and every day step in that divine power. Every day step into that divine essence of who you are. Every day feel it. Allow yourself to connect with it. And don't ever think you're not worth it, because you are valued. You are eternal. Your energy is going to live forever, because energy never dies, ever. And who you are, your life force energy, is going to continue throughout space, throughout time, which is all an illusion, and effortlessly drop you back here into the here and now. Okay? Now, I could go on and on how this works, but I want you to give this a try. I want you to, no, scratch that word try. There is no try. There's do or don't do. Just do it. Just have fun with it, because this is going to help you see how connected you can always be. Now, if you feel like you're not connected, make sure that you include that connection in your vision. You'll grow into that power. You'll grow into that strength. You're a divine, eternal being right here, right now. So, blessings to all of you. Have fun with this project of creating this vision of your divine self. And let me know if you have any questions. But think limitless. Think potential. Think love. And think expansion. All right? Have fun with this vision. Until next time, enjoy.